Okay, today I want to demonstrate the dual elevated hip thrust. It's primarily a body weight exercise. The way to advance this is to use a band. So a glute band around the knees will add additional resistance and stimulus to the movement, but I'm just going to show you the basics and then you obviously determine what you want to do from here. Dual elevated represents obviously feet are going to be high, back is going to be high. This creates a higher thrusting point, therefore you can create a greater range. Therefore, your glutes are going to activate and be worked a lot harder. I'm using a Smith machine, so a locked off bar to put my feet and a bench for my back. Now, you can use a bench and a plyo box, you can use two benches, you can do my setup. The point is to have two heightened points. I've actually got my feet higher than the bench. This provides a greater depth because my legs are quite long, and you'll see that in the movement. So find a setup that works for you. It doesn't have to be precisely the same as this video, but the point is to have dual elevation, good range, good technique, and these things will really test you. All right, so if I get in a position, I use the bench to support my back. Now the point of having a Smith machine bar is that I can round around the bar with my feet. There's no lock off or no restriction there. So you can see I can drop down and then I can get a really good height with my thrust without going over the bench, and I'll still achieve that 90 degree on my knee. And that's the dual elevation that we're talking about. It seems simple enough. As long as the technique's good, you want to keep your back out of play, but I can get good range all the way down and then thrusting all the way up, achieve that horizontal position, that lockout or that bridge, and that's the dual elevation. Now you add a band to that, that's going to add more complexity to the movement. So give it a go. It's certainly going to be one that'll challenge you. I generally put it in my programs at the back end of a set or back end of a session to really test out or burn out the glutes, but it's a great exercise, so try it when you're next doing glute day.